It's Parenting Essential Time and it's Saturday Live. Hello, 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 beautiful people. And I want to believe that you are all doing wonderfully well this beautiful Saturday evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you might be joining me from. And if you're hearing my voice for the very first time today, this is Oye Esther, your family life practitioner and your parenting coach. And every Saturday evening, on this part of the world, we come together to speak to ourselves, encourage ourselves about parenting essentials. And today I'll be talking about parent empowerment. Parent empowerment. It's just going to be a few minutes and I'll be out of here. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know if you can hear me audibly, and you will see my face very shortly. All right, let me know if you can hear me and let me know where you're joining me from. Again, I'm speaking about parent empowerment today, building strong parent-child relationship. And that is what I'll be focusing on today. And I'll be sharing why and some reasons why these are very important. This is what I'll be talking about today. All right, let me know if you're there. If you're there, let me know. Parenting, I said, I don't know if you have read my book, and if you have not, please go get yourself a copy and buy for another person. Do yourself that good. It's called The Selfish Parent, and it is available on Amazon, also on Kindle. Okay, I said in that, and I already established the fact that parenting is not an innate, it is not an inbuilt, it is a learned skill. It is a learned skill. Parenting is one life greatest responsibility, but it's so unfortunate that quite a lot of people are not aware of this. It is one life greatest responsibility for everyone, be it you're a biological parent, you're a caregiver, whatever it is one life greatest responsibility. And that is why I said that parenting is an higher calling. Parenting and higher calling. So, a lot of people are still navigating parenting with, we're just going to roll. We're just going to do it as it comes. A lot of, without clear guidance, they are navigating parenting without clear vision. They are navigating parenting without the vision that is supposed to guide their family future. If a parent or a family has a clear vision, your parenting is going to be much easier because your family future is already being guided. But it's quite unfortunate. A lot of people are still embarking on the journey of let's do it the way it is. Let's just do it anyhow. And I will tell you for free that parenting is not a race that you can do anyhow. It is not a race that you can do anyhow, because you having a strong parent-child connection is not just about providing. It's not just about providing basic needs for your children. It's not about providing, just give them what they want. It's about creating foundation. You are creating a solid foundation for them. You are creating how for your children to build what is called trust. You are going to help them in so many reasons, how to feel secured, how to be emotionally stable. That all this is being determined on how you're connected with your children. Your relationship with your children is going to determine how safe they feel and every other thing. And this is going to be what is going to be a major shape into their future. We see quite a lot of adults today, and we actually judge them a lot. We are so quick to judge so many people. Why is that man doing like that? It might be your colleague at work. It might be somebody in your neighborhood who you feel, in your own opinion, is not doing something right. But we oftentimes jump into conclusion. But he's an adult. Why will he behave like that? Why? But many adults are victims of their childhood experience, or the way they were handled, or they didn't actually have a skill, or a skill that wasn't mastered, or as a result of their relationship with their parent or caregiver, their handler in general. Whatever you see an adult do, whatever you do as an adult, it is majorly based on who handled you. So let me ask you as a parent now, how are you handling your own growing glory? In case you're just hearing that for the first time, we call growing glory on this platform children. Our children are our growing glory. So how are you handling them? Are you so intentional about your child's future? about your children's future. So, but we have to know that to achieve our solid parent-child relationship, to get ourselves equipped for the right skill that is needed, we need to know that if we don't know, we have to learn. And many of us even think we know. But until you know that you don't know, before you actually realize that you don't know, if you get that, good for you. What are they going to teach? Or what are they saying? Many times we are just doing things out of line, maybe because of what we have seen over the years, or what that we have been taught that has been, maybe outdated or not really relevant in our generation. We hold them on high esteem, with so much high esteem, and we are doing the same thing with our children, but we do not realize that it is not yielding results. And it's so sad. Because in this case, the children that we are handling the way we're not supposed to, they are victim of circumstance. They are victim of parental error. Can you just take a moment and just reflect on your journey and just think, how have I been handling my children? How have I been handling my growing glory? Am I doing what I should do? Am I well equipped enough? Because sometimes we think we are actually doing what we should do. But what we think we are doing is not what we should do, because we don't know what we should do. I'm doing what I should do. Are you even sure you know what you should do? That's the point. The question is, are you sure? Or you're just doing a kind of gambling on your parenting journey? I don't really know. But when we get there, we just do it. We're going to roll it. It doesn't matter. I was raised. I've done one. Maybe you are raising the third child, or maybe you're already a parent that have adult children, and you are the one who is a mentor to another young parent. And you are teaching them the method you use, that you know that you actually struggled, and the result is not even well guaranteed, or you cannot see any result, and you're just misleading another person in their journey. Is that what you're doing? Please ask yourself this question. And that is what our parent-child connection course is basically for. It's going to help you. It's going to strengthen you. It's going to equip you. It's well designed. It's going to help parent, not just the parent, intending parent, caregiver, aspiring parent. It's going to strengthen you, help you with your connection with your children. I've had so many questions. I've received so many questions from parents. Why is my child doing like this? Why is my teenager doing like this? My child was not like this before. Why? They want their teenager to still listen to them and just say yes the way the child just used to listen to whatever they say when the child was younger, without building any solid relationship with the child. A lot of parents are naturally confused, but it's just so unfortunate that we don't talk about this. We think it's nothing. We don't see it as something very important until we start to see parenting journey as something highly, highly important. Maybe the world will begin to be a better place. Our world will start to be a better place when we start to know that it is not a joke. It is something of high importance. The world might one day finally be a better place. So why is parent-child connection important? Why is it important? Especially some people, maybe you're hearing that from me before, you have heard that over the time. But this parent-child relationship, this parent-child connection, what exactly is it? Why is it even important? This is going to help you to have children who thrive. Your children are going to thrive in whatever they're doing. And when you learn that art and you have the skill and you build the right parent-child relationship with your children, they are going to feel safe. They are going to feel loved. Many of the children that you are raising today, they are just obeying you because of maybe you're going to slap them. Maybe they know that you're just going to kick them. That is why they are obeying you. But you feel so empowered with that. You feel like, you know what? I don't know what you guys are talking about, but my children dare not disobey me. Before they look back, I give them one hit on their chest, on their face. Is that the kind of method you are still using? Is the weapon you are using is weapon of kicking and slapping, and your child is just waiting patiently. I can't wait to get this mother out of my face. I can't wait to get this father out of my face. Please don't do that. There are greater methods of you connecting with your children, building a strong bond without losing your authority. Because anytime people hear this word, they say, no, they just want me to be, just raise a child without saying, pleading to the child, or, pampering the child, or the word spoil that a lot of you are going to say, they want me to spoil my child. No. We want you to raise somebody who is going to be self-governed. Not because mommy and daddy are looking. Not because they're going to kick me or they're going to beat me. I know I need to do this because this is the right thing to do. Can you confidently say your children are doing what is right because they know it is right? Or because you are on site? Or because they know that it's going to be a huge punishment? Physical punishment. Ask yourself these things. You have to ask yourself these things. I want you to know that strong bond with your children is going to boost their self-esteem. A lot of us we've hindered our children's self-esteem. We have given them low self-esteem because of the way we are handling them, because of the way we are attacking them when they do something wrong. So in the process, they've lost their self-esteem. You've seen adults without self-esteem, right? Some of them are victims of this kind of situation. It's kind of parenting pattern, or who handle them, their handlers. And be careful so that you don't do the same error on your children. They begin to find it difficult, to face challenges. They lack confidence at place of work. Everywhere they go, they don't even know what to say. Because maybe what they have heard over the time from you as a parent is shut up. Keep quiet. What am I talking about today? Parent empowerment. And I'm emphasizing on the parent-child relationship. I'm talking about why it is important for you to build a good parent-child relationship with your children. Imagine a child who constantly receive emotional support. What do you think is going to happen to the child? I'm not saying spoil your child, because when we say those things, it's so funny when you hear people ask questions later and say, what do you mean by emotional? It's good to ask questions, but please, when in doubt, ask. But I'm not talking about you just telling your children, don't cry, everything is going to be okay. They ask for your nose, you cut it for them. They ask for your ears, we cut it for them. They are even asking for your fingers now. You don't know how to go about it because they are not selling fingers in the market, and you're already contemplating, am I going to cut my fingers for those children? I love them dearly. That's not what I'm talking about. Relax. Far from it. But there is need for you to build constant emotional support. And all the reasons why you're giving, you have to give all these things to your children because you don't want them to cry. That's not where I'm going to today. I'm sure you have heard me many times say that if you're familiar with one of our live sessions or any of our teachings. I want to give support. Know what the kind of support you're giving. But any child who is constantly having emotional support is more likely to express themselves freely. They seek for help when it's needed. Something is not going right with them, or they don't perceive the situation right. They are free to ask mommy, why is this like this? But till tomorrow, hopefully not till eternity, quite a lot of parents cannot still stand the question of why. And if you are still in that category, it shows you might be having an underlying issue that you need to deal with. I'm not saying it might be traumatized. I'm not saying that, but might be as a result of childhood trauma. You cannot stand your children asking you why. You are not supposed to ask why. Just do it. The first question I can just ask you in this case is, what exactly are you raising? Or who exactly are you raising? If you can answer that question, and you can answer why can't they ask why, kudos to you. Take your time and answer those two questions. Who am I raising? And why can't my child ask why question? If you can indeed and sincerely, genuinely answer this question to yourself, I congratulate you. Why again? Why is it important parent-child relationship? It helps with better communication. And this, I'm going to talk about better communication in two different aspects. First, let's look at maybe a child who is having speech delay, for example. I've seen good result of parent-child connection who has helped children with speech delay, coming along, eating the milestones, eating their stage, having age-appropriate level of speech, because the parent learned about how to build a good parent-child relationship and how to use it to enhance their child's communication skill. That is one way. Without even you going for therapy, without coming to my space, coming to my play therapy room. There has been so many results with this one. When you understand what it means, what is required to have good parent-child relationship. Another way that is very important for you to have better communication and trust is it helps these children. It helps you as a parent when they are getting to the stage that, adolescent is setting in, their toddlers, they're becoming young adult. Imagine a child who you have not built a solid relationship with, and you don't even know the personality type of this child. You don't know anything about your child, and they get to a point that you don't know that my child is not just talking to me. You just want the child to all of a sudden come to you and tell you, this is what happened to me. The child that you never care to listen to. So this is why you have to build it now, because if you wait, by the time you think they should come to you now and talk to you, they will not come to you and talk to you. You will not enjoy any open communication with your child anymore. But when you build better communication as early as possible, you're going to enjoy much open communication with your children, honest conversation. They'll be able to share with you because they know that you as a parent, you are a safe space. But many times they've come to you for an open communication, a better communication, and honest communication, but all you did was to judge. They've not even started the conversation. You jump into conclusion. You judge them to pieces, and they went back into their shell, and now you're looking for a child who's going to talk to you. Is that you? So what are you doing again? I ask. What are you doing? How are you handling your growing glory? How are you handling your children? They're going to go through different stages, different phases, but one stage, let's talk about from early years and early stage as they grow through adulthood, every previous stage is going to be a determinant or how the next phase of their life, which is the next stage, going to be great and successful. But if the previous stage has already been tampered, you might not get the desired result except you do the extra work. Except you run. And the extra work I'm talking about is not you going to the mountains to pray. No. It's you getting to work with your child and learning the skill that is required. Don't get it wrong. I am not underestimating the power of prayers. Prayers are good. We need to continue to pray for our children. But if you lack some skills, unfortunately, prayer is not going to open your head to give you these skills until you learn the skill you lack. Imagine somebody, I said this last week or the other time, that you want to be a doctor, you just kept praying. I want to be a medical doctor. 5 years later, you're still praying. 7 years down the line, you're just praying. But somebody that you both said it, came back after 7 years and said, I'm a medical doctor now. They're like, God, why are you unfair? That person went to medical school and now a medical doctor. So what is the prayer will not change that. So maybe that is going to help so that you don't misunderstood the fact that it's not about you going to the mountains to pray. There are things that we pray about. There are things that we act about. We stand up to learn it. And one of the most important things that I'm going to tell you sincerely is about parenting. And if you're a single person right here, maybe you're not even engaged into any relationship, but one day you're going to be a parent. This is high time you learned it. Don't wait. Why wait? Why wait? Why do you want to use your child as an experiment? Why wait? Another thing that parent-child relationship is going to do for you is going to help you with discipline. It will teach you how to discipline your children with love and respect. Underline the word discipline. I did not say punishment. Because what most of you do and call discipline is actually not discipline, but punishment. You let them pay for their wrong. You inflict pain on your children in the name of discipline. what you're doing is punishment. But when you learn the art and the skill that is required for you to stay connected in a healthy relationship with your children, you will know. And that is going to help you to learn and to know how to go about disciplining your children with love and respect. And when I talk about respect, not the respect that you receive from your children, but you giving respect back to your children. Your children deserve to be respected. And I'm sure a lot of you are upset now because you heard that word. But if you are hearing that word, just underline it that you need help. You can actually check yourself and evaluate yourself. If some words like this just get you triggered, what are they even saying? I should respect my own child, the child that I carried in my home, the child that I fathered. Sir, ma, please get help. You need help. Help are available everywhere. Get it. And it's going to be of a good for you. Because we don't have a lot of time, I'm just going to run through. When you understand parent-child's relationship, it's going to help you with a lifelong positive influence. You have lifelong positive influence on your children. Your children are going to be influencing others. And it's going to be a lifelong influence. So they will not just be an influence to others, but they will be positive influence to themselves and to everyone around them. They'll be able to know how to build an healthy relationship in their adulthood. A lot of us now, we still struggle to build healthy relationship because we did not have good parent-child relationship experience. We struggle. We are still trying to learn. We're working on ourselves. A lot of people don't even see reason why they should work on it. Why? What is the big deal? Do I need anybody? I don't need anybody. I can just stay alone. I don't need any this. I don't need you just check it. Check it. That statement is sounding something else. It's sounding my handler. Childhood experience. Might be trauma. And it's not something you want to pass on to the next generation. So why, as a parent, why do I need to acquire the right skill? Why is acquiring the right skill as a parent important? Why? Is it necessary? God that gives me the children. If you believe in God, if you're a believer of God and you believe God is the giver of all, you believe God is the giver of your children, why we now go and learn? Why do I need to go and learn? God that gives me the children will give me the wisdom to raise them. The wisdom that is going to give to you to raise them is the skill that you're going to acquire. I don't mean to upset anyone tonight, but I need to tell you the truth. Because my concern is not actually about you. I love you. I will continue to love you. But I am concerned about the next generation, our growing glory, our future, our children. When I see two, in quotes, people who do not even know who they are, maybe they are not mature. Maturity is not there, maybe their age, or in this our generation, they just make money online or something and they just come together doing whatever they want online, anywhere, offline. I'm not always worried about them because they will always be okay. They are happy with the kind of life they're living. I'm not worried about them. They're going to live a good life. But my concern is the children they are going to bring forth. What is going to happen? The children they are bringing forth. And sometimes I really feel so sad about these things. It can be so disheartened, What is going to happen? What? So why is it important? Many parents desire a strong connection with their children. A lot of people desire it. They actually want it. But they struggle with settling boundaries. 1 minute you want to do this. 1 minute you already tell your child, don't do it, or we are not going to do it. But because the child is crying, you let the child do it. Or because, the child is not going to do it, but not until you shout or not until you beat the child. So they are kind of struggling with setting an healthy boundaries, handling emotions. Because especially for those who waited. Oh my God, how many years I waited? You are now telling me to don't do this. A lot of people, I've seen people who have waited. I know somebody, a mother to me, who waited for over 24 years. So how many years did you wait, my dear? That's not where I'm going to today. But I've seen people in this line that will say, I waited for 2 years. I cannot let the child cry. If the child did not cry, you will not leave the hospital. Crying is a sign of living. Is a sign of life. I'm alive, I'm alive, and I'm alive. So I don't understand why it will get to you to say, my child cannot cry. Where did we get this from? But when you learn these skills, it's going to teach you how to balance your emotions, how to help your children to also develop the right emotions, how to handle their emotion, how to communicate their emotion effectively. Because many adults do not know how to communicate their emotions. They've transferred that to their children, and they are struggling. They just don't know how to communicate their emotions. All they do is to throw a tantrum every time. I'm upset, they cannot say it. I'm hungry, they cannot say it. They're just going to act up because the parent did not teach them, or the handler did not actually know how to teach that. So I say again, parenting is not a skill that is just going to pick on the street. It's an innate skill. It's a learned skill. So we all need to be intentional about this one. It's a skill that you have to learn. You have to redefine your journey. You have to redefine your parenting so that you know that you are not using your children as gambling. You're not gambling with their lives. You're not destroying their lives in the process of, no, it doesn't matter. So if you do not have parenting skills, what is going to happen? You're going to struggle to balance authority and friendship. When you do not understand how to go about this, you will definitely struggle with balancing authority and friendship. And if I have to tell you, even if I said the word friendship, do you know that your children are not even your friends? I don't have any adult in my life. My children are my friends. I'm just a single mother. I'm just a single father. They are not your friend. They are your children. However, one of the tools that we use in parenting is that friendship. The friendship between you and your children is a tool that will be used, but they are not your friend. But in the connection between you and your friend, your children, in building the strong connection, you need that strong tool of friendship. So because I know a lot of people got this wrong over the time. I've seen parents saying to me, you know what? I don't have any friends. I'm happy with my children. They are good enough to be my friends. They are not your friends. They are not your friends. So for you not to struggle, in balancing authority, you have to understand the skill. You need to build that parent-child relationship. And you know what? It's going to also help you not to just react to frustration instead of guidance. Many times we're supposed to guide our children, but we just react. We react with our frustrations. When they're asking for guidance, we don't even know what next to do. We just react because maybe that particular time wasn't a good time for you, but you don't know how to manage, control your emotions, take a deep breath, know how to handle your emotions, then deal with your child. And this is also going to make you to not understand your child's emotional need. If you lack the skill, if you don't understand why you need to acquire the right skill, you will not be able to understand your child's emotional need. You are going to begin to experience disconnect or rebellion from your child. Yeah, why is my child so rebellious? Your child is not rebellious. It's just a state the child has found him or herself. I need to stop now. If you have any question, please drop it and let me see how I can quickly answer your question. But I can assure you that with the right skill, you are going to be able to build a home that is filled with love. With the right skill, you're going to be able to build a home that is structured, a home full of respect, intelligence, resilience, whatever you want to build. When you have the right skill, you'll be able to write your own family vision. And that is one major thing that we are also going to be doing in our coming and the previous ones also that we have done. And this coming one in May, June, we have the exclusive executive parent-child connection. And it's a 50 days program. And it's a virtual program. You can join in from any part of the world. Don't say, I'm not in Doha. I'm not in. No, you can join in from any part of the world. And it's not going to eat your time up. It is programmed and scheduled that is not going to affect you or affect your work. Yet, you're going to enjoy your 50 days journey with a positive, a guaranteed result. So this time around, we are having a program in May, June. It's an exclusive and it's an executive one this time. So if you want to be part of amazing parent coming together, do yourself good by booking your slot early because we have target. This particular May, June program is a very limited space because we want to have one-on-one guidance in this program. So we won't be able to take a lot of people. So make sure that you prepare yourself early, you book your slot early so that you don't miss out. And if you have been part of any of our programs before, this one is nothing like it. This is a renewed, refreshed program. The curriculum is different, and this May, June is going to be a total different one. You're going to be learning new things. So if you have been there before, I will implore you to come back again because you're going to be learning great things this time. More amazing things, insightful again. A lot of things that is going to be helping your family is what we're going to be sharing, along with you learning how to connect with your children. So make sure you quickly book your slot before the slot is over. All right, let me see who is joining me today. Who is there? Let me see who is there. Any questions so far? Any question? Who is there with me today? All right. Ba JJ, I cite you there, sir. Okay. I can see my people here. Thank you for joining. Ba JJ joining from Doha, Qatar. Our farmer in the desert. Thank you for all you do, sir. God bless you. Madam Quaker, I see you there. I'm sure you're looking forward, and same here. It's going to be a wonderful time. Trust me. But JJ, we hope we see you in class this time. We hope we see you in class May, June. Get ready. Get ready. It's going to be a 50 days long program. And we are going to be going in depth this time. I can see people are there, but if you don't drop any comment, it's going to be very hard for me to know that you're there. So even if you don't have a question, you can just say I. Just say hello. I can know and give you a beautiful shout out. Say hi to you that you are there. Thank you for joining me, everyone on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for joining. God bless you. God bless you. All right. All right. Yeah. Oh, yes. See you in class. I'm waiting to have you in class. And please spread the news. And deep truth about this May, June edition, this 50 days is an exclusive executive one. So a lot of people are asking now, what do you mean by executive one? If you think you cannot trust me. If you think you don't belong to that class, please stay away. But if you're more than able, you have a positive thinking, join the class. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be networking with people. You're going to be meeting with people. It's going to be amazing time. You're going to be meeting other coaches in those 50 days. So get yourself prepared, get yourself ready. It's going to be wonderful. I want to say thank you so much for joining me. My darling is here, Madam Ojomo. Hello, Mama. Appreciate your insightful learning. Love you, my darling friend. Thank you so much for joining me, Madam Ojomo. God bless you. So tell somebody to tell somebody at your office, we said it's exclusive executive. So we need your office people to be on board for these 50 days. Everybody tell your colleagues that we want to go on a journey to see our family in a different way. We are not just going to be connecting to our children, but we are going to be seeing our family in a different way. You are going to learn something that will bless your life forever, that you're going to be able to pass on to the next generation. All right, I want to say thank you so much for joining me, everyone within Doha and outside Doha. So, if you see my face for the very first time and you don't know what we are doing here, I want to first let you know that you are not here by accident. There is no accident anywhere. You are here, you are destined to be here because you're supposed to hear what I'm saying this moment. And if you're wondering who is this little girl and what's her name, my name is Oye Esther, and I am your family life practitioner and your parenting coach. I'm also your special educator. I am a therapeutic prayer practitioner for specially abled. But on this note, I am your family life practitioner, and I come live here every Saturday evening to audience together with you to share some insightful parenting essential with you. And if you have been part of this journey, you're going to agree with me that there's always something to take home. It might be a reminder, it might be a refresher, but there's always something to take home. And if you have not heard, if you're seeing this for the first time, this is selling so fast on Amazon. But if you are in Doha, Qatar, we have good news for you. Your copies are almost here. For everyone in Doha, Qatar, please, we have the copies that are coming. If you have not booked, you might not get. So make sure you reach out to our admin. I'm sure the number is rolling on the screen. We have Qatar number, we have Nigerian number. Please just go ahead and reach out to our admin and book your copy. If you are in Doha, you'll be able to get your copy, hopefully by the end of the month or before then. So just get ready. And if you're out of Doha at the moment, it is only available in Amazon, but we are making provision. We're working on it. It's going to be available on different platforms soon. So this is called The Selfish Parent. The Selfish Parent. So it's available on Amazon. It's also on Kindle on Amazon. And this is Triangle. It's a boo-boo. This is for your toddlers. It's going to help them to learn shapes. It's going to help them to learn safety. And this is from our darling princess, Peculiar Sarah. So go get your copy. Get for your toddlers. It's going to make them smile. It's going to help them learn new words. And get your copy on this. But if you're in Doha, please don't miss this opportunity. Before this is going to sell out, make sure you book your copy in Doha. All right. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Chantil. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right. We hope to see you in class. The latest bride to be. It's going to be the best class of your life if you don't miss it, because you need it. Trust me. You need it. It's going to be May, June, and it's a virtual class anywhere you are. You can always join, and our seminar webinar days are going to be very convenient. Daily instructions are going to be there, but you will not regret it. It's going to be a time for you to think, why did I wait? All right, I'm going to see you again on another wonderful episode next week, Saturday, by the grace of God. And if you see me before then, good for you. You might see me before next Saturday, if God permits. For now, I want to say as we go, parenting must be intentional, parenting must be purposeful, parenting must be full of vision, because this vision is what is going to guide you jealously. And that is why we say only the vision guides. Stay blessed and bye for now. God bless you. Thank you for joining, Chantel. God bless you. God bless you, everyone. Esther is here. I can see your emoji. Thank you, Esther, for joining from UK. God bless you. And everyone who is there, but they didn't say hi or anyone, thank you for joining on YouTube. I love you all. God bless you. Instagram, God bless you. God bless you. See you again and stay blessed.